How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant, and today's video is pretty much basically about what's going to happen tomorrow, which is October 1st. A lot of us are going to get furloughed. We've already received our warn letters. A lot of us have already received the number of flight attendants and see if they fall within that category of numbers. And a lot of us are going to go back to being on reserve or going back to not being able to get the schedule that we want. And with my company, they decided to go in a different direction as far as leadership goes. We are getting a new CEO, which has nothing to do with our previous CEO. He just went back to our main line, which our new CEO came from our main line as well. But that's neither here nor there. But my company decided we're not going to furlough right now. I'm still not safe because if flying doesn't pick back up, it can happen next year, it can happen whenever, but they're just trying every available option they can to not furlough any of our flight attendants. For the ones that are being furloughed, I'm not going to sit here and say it could be worse, because it could be better. It could be a lot better. We can blame leadership, we can blame everything for the pandemic, for the way that our lives are going now, because a lot of flight attendants I know personally are flying their last flights, hanging up their wings for a while, and a lot of them are sad. They may not show it on the surface because that's what we tend to do. We tend to hide our emotions a lot of times, and in private we let all our emotions go. So they may seem like it's okay, but maybe deep down inside they're not. So if you do know a flight attendant, make sure you ask them, are they okay? And for the ones that are getting furloughed, just know it's okay to be sad. Don't let anyone shame you for being sad, for being furloughed. Don't let anybody shame you for being down or anything like that, because it's okay. Trust me, I understand what you're going through, because if it happened to me, I would probably feel the exact same way. Don't let anybody shame you into saying, oh, now you can finally go get a real job, and anything like that, because a lot of people don't get this lifestyle. A lot of people won't ever get this lifestyle. They chose to go the safer route. Think about this. There are a lot of people who go clock into their 9-to-5 jobs and don't have a moment of happiness of working a job that they worked for 30, 40 years. But yet you chose to do something that made you happy. Don't let anybody shame you in that. Don't let anybody shame you in that. Now, if you, during this time or this break, that, during the furlough, that you find something else that makes you happy, by all means, do it. Don't get complacent, and if you go get a regular job, a 9-to-5 job, if that's not what's going to make you happy in the long run, don't get complacent and stay in that job. Whenever they call you back, let's, go back. That's just my advice for the furloughed flight attendants, is do what makes you happy every single time. Don't worry about what everybody else says. If you're not asking them for money to help pay your bills, why worry about it? And if they're not paying your bills for you, why worry about it? Do what makes you happy, because in the long run, you have to live your life. You're the one that has to look in the mirror every night, every day. You have to go to bed every night, every day. Not those people who are judging you because you're sad because you lost your job. And we're going to call it, speaking into existence, that the airlines pick back up faster and they call people back faster than, whenever. But that's just me looking on the brighter side of things with it all. Also, if any of you need any type of help as far as assistance with, mental health or talking to someone, reach out to someone. There's a group on Facebook that a page that I follow on Facebook called Therapy, and they, have services for flight attendants dealing with any type of mental illness, depression, anxiety. It's a great page to follow. She has a number for you to use. Me, myself, I went to school for counseling as well. So if you need help, reach out. You know, I will listen. I will, you know, help as much as possible to anybody that needs the help. And just know it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel whatever emotion that you are feeling because something that you love was taken away from you. And until a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are not gonna relate to you because it's not happening to them. That's just human nature. If it's not happening to me, I can't understand it. So I can understand it because I'm in the same field as you, and I know what this career means to me. So I know it means a lot to other people as well. The same exact thing, the joy, the happiness that it brings me, I'm pretty sure it brings to other people because they wouldn't be doing it as long as they've been doing it. You know, you've been doing this for 10 years and now all of a sudden you gotta find something to do. You gotta move out your crash pad. You gotta figure out how you're gonna pay bills. You gotta figure out, you know, all these other things that other people might not have to deal with at this particular time. You have to wonder, am I gonna move back in with my parents? Can I afford my rent now? Those type of things that, you know, we have to go through for those who don't understand or think this isn't a real career. I mean, I've seen a lot over the last few months, the last few weeks when it pertains to this. Like, I'm in a group on Facebook for flight attendants, and they have family members who shame them for working this job, and it's just sickening and disheartening for me, you know, that people genuinely don't want to see other people happy because they can't understand the career. Like, if I wanted to be a painter and I wanted to go study abroad, my family would never do something like that. I'm 21 years old and I don't have any responsibilities whatsoever, and I said I want to become a painter, but I want to go study abroad. They'd go for it. Always follow your dreams. I tell everybody that. Follow your dreams. I'm gonna tell my kids the same thing. Follow your dreams. You see what I'm saying? Follow them. Don't give up on them just because you had a bump in the road. Continue to follow them. Don't get complacent and take a job and they pay you a certain amount of money to basically, in a sense, give up your dream of what you really want to do. I didn't want this to be long. I just wanted to come on and say that, you know, I understand. Check out therapy page on Instagram. I will leave links in below. If you need assistance, there's also, you know, assistance for rents in different states. I'm not for sure, you know, what they are. Look that up. Look up all types of resources that you can use to your benefits, and don't feel ashamed that you have to do that, because that's what they're there for people who fall on hard times. Never be ashamed of that. Never be ashamed of anything at all, especially if you need the help. Please seek out help if you need it, because this can take a toll on a lot of people's mental health. So, and I really don't want to read any articles or see any post about a flight attendant committed suicide that was furloughed. I just don't. I just don't want to read it. So if you need the help, please reach out. And just don't feel ashamed that you need help. This is not a happy moment for me, as far as, yes, I get to keep my job, but at the same time, my colleagues, even though we don't work for the same company, I still consider them my colleagues, that they get something taken away from them. Granted, it's way out of their control. It's out of their control. I understand that, but I understand how you all feel, and I'm here. I'm gonna continue to make videos. I'm gonna continue to do things that I said that I was gonna do. For me, you know, I guess you could say, like one of my subscribers, Be Real JB, I'm gonna do it for you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna continue to make these videos. I'm gonna continue to travel and hopefully inspire people to continue to do and continue to push forward, and, you know, keeping a positive outlook on life. Like I said, I feel for you all. I understand. And like I told you before, I'm not finna celebrate that I still get to keep my job while they lose their job, because this is not one of those I win situations. Like, I'm not gonna celebrate this win because it's not a celebration. It's still a sad, somber time because it just is. I'm not gonna celebrate it. I'm not gonna boast. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I just hope that they call you all back a lot sooner than later. Hopefully, you know, around the holidays, they call at least some people back because flying will pick up because of holiday time and holiday travel. That's what I'm speaking that into existence for you all. But that's all I have for you all today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. Again, if you need help, reach out. Reach out to me, reach out to anybody. Find resources that can help you out. Even if you lose your insurance, I'm pretty sure there's some type of free counseling somewhere in some state, some city. Please reach out. Until next time, I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Be safe.